which is failure and disintegration of state institutions. And the problem that we put somewhat more generally, but investigate, within the context of Pakistan, is once you have failing state institutions, legal system that doesn't work, police that are corrupt, repressive, or disinterested, or don't provide services, schools that likewise. How do you build trust while also improving these services? And one problem that is relevant to many countries, many parts of Pakistan included, is that when state institutions fail, then non-state actors fill in that void. Some of those non-state actors can be violent and a big existential threat to the state and the nation, such as Taliban. Others may be more benign, such as panchayats or local religious leaders. But in all cases, once these non-state actors start taking away the role of the state, it creates a vicious circle. The state fails, people stop trusting the state, they turn to the non-state actors, they work with the non-state actors, they start trusting them, or at least having a working relationship, so they trust the state less. The state trusted less, has less cooperation from society, it deepens this failure. Again, those are themes that aren't really brought out in Why Nations Fail, but they are central to the thesis of the narrow corridor, where state-society cooperation is really critical for institutions to function. Again, if you look at South Waziristan or Balochistan, I think those are extreme cases, such as Afghanistan. But for example, in the case of our paper, we don't look at such extreme places. We look at Lahore and rural parts of Lahore, exactly the same problem. And what we try to show that, in fact, there is a way out. And the way out is that if you somehow break the cycle and start improving state institutions and at the same time provide truthful, credible information to people, they are so hungry for public services that they will start working with the state. And then once they do so, they will distance themselves from the non-state actors that are undermining state institutions. It's not an easy path, and we do this in the short run. We don't know whether it's sustainable in the long run. That's part of a now ongoing additional investigation, but that's part of the fabric of building institutions. You have to build better institutions, starting at the local level, starting at the level of providing